What's up, everyone? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending where you're watching from. I'm Mary Fain Brandt, and this is 15 minutes of Fain. That's me. Get it? I think it's hilarious. I'm here every Wednesday at 5 o'clock to share 15 minutes with you. We're winding down our day, or maybe you're starting your morning, but I'm going to give you bite sized tips because that's what we do over here. We give you bite sized tips so you don't get overwhelmed and frustrated with your LinkedIn game and your marketing game. So I have a special co host tonight. I don't know if you can see her, but that's Brittany. That's right. We freed Brittany. I did a whole social media post on that. I had a lot of fun doing that. So that's Miss Brittany, and she has to be right near me. She's adorable. I just love her so much. But let's get to what tonight is all about. Tell me where you're watching from. Who are you? What do you want to know about LinkedIn? Tonight, we're talking about what should and shouldn't you have on your LinkedIn profiles. So I'm going to do some screen sharing. I'm going to show you some real life examples, and we are going to have a conversation. Well, hey, George, I've been wanting to connect with you. I am glad that you are here. George, we're talking about profiles. What should be on your profile and what shouldn't? I'm all about adding a little pizzazz and personality. Can I start 5 minutes late? Yes. Do I have to move it to 5:05? So I have a little competition, friendly competition. Tisha Marie goes live at 4:45. So now, don't worry, we're just getting started. And you're in San Diego. You're not. Are you normally in San Diego, George? Why do I think that you're not normally in San Diego? Okay. Well, let's dive into what you need to have on your profile. And oh my God, it's Andy Foote is in the house. Dun 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 dun. If you guys don't know who Andy Foote is, look him up right now because he is remarkable, relatable, and maybe reliable. I don't know. I need another R. Okay, so I've got 13, 14. I can't count. Math is not my thing. I've got so many minutes, 17 minutes left, and I need to tell you guys what you need to have on your LinkedIn profile and what you shouldn't have. So let's start with just some basics. Okay, background banner. You gotta have a background banner that pops out, stands out. So I'm gonna do it this way. No, we're gonna go this way. No, here we go. And I'm gonna take this banner off because you can't see the whole thing. So let's talk about background banner. So right here, there's really two types of background banners, in my opinion. There is reputation building. So when you are starting to build your reputation on LinkedIn, right? You want to maybe have a 5-star review up there. And then the second type is your call to action. And you can see mine right there is a call to action banner, right? It's bright, it's vibrant. I'm telling you what I want you to do. I want you to sign up for this masterclass. And so this is a great way to showcase a background banner that is call to action. Now I'm going to show, I have some others that we are going to share, not just mine, because, that's really self-promotion, right? Let's show Bill's. Look at Bill, my buddy Bill. His background banner is a dog, and it is so on brand for him. And it makes you stop. It makes you stop and look at it because it's very different for LinkedIn, right? You might think, oh, that I shouldn't do something like that. Wrong. You absolutely need to infuse some personality and pizzazz to make your LinkedIn profile pop. So he does this, and he's also got a call to action. If you notice, he's saying, hey, the Side Hustle Lounge podcast. So he's driving your eye what he wants you to do. He wants you to, subscribe and listen to his podcast. So let's do one more. I wish I could do these all at once. Wouldn't that be great? I'm going to bring up my girl, Renee. Now check out her background banner, right? She's laughing. It's warm. It's welcoming. She's like, join the self-confidence revolution. She's, again, setting herself up as an expert, telling you what she wants you to do. So start with a background banner. You can use Canva, C-A-N-V-A. Canva for free. You can also buy, you can purchase Canva and get a little more functionality. Who else joined us? Hey, Carl. Hey, thanks for joining us. I appreciate that. So we've got some guests coming on here. So really make your background banner pop. Okay. Don't be boring. Be the badass that you are. Put some personality in there. If you like color, use color. If you like fun words, use fun words. Be the same person you are online as you are offline. It's way too hard to be two people. Who has time for that, right? So background banner, I want to make sure, and you should switch it up. Like I have to switch mine because the LinkedIn Remastered class is over now. So switch that up. I have 3, and I probably change it 3 times a year or at least twice a year. So I'm going to challenge you all to go and create a new background banner. Put that up, tag me in the post because I want to see it. Oh, Nat, thanks for joining. I know I might have to do 5:05. A little ironic, right? Okay, so we talked about background banner because that's the first thing someone's going to see. But you know what's even more important than that is your headline, right? And your headline, you can make it pop. You can add some pizzazz. You can add some personality. And I'm going to show you one of my really all-time favorite headlines. Let's bring up my girl, Tisha. Oh, it's showing her. Here we go. So we're going to scroll up. Can you see that? Authentic with a touch of badass. That is on brand for her. And then she tells you what she does. She builds strong, standout personal brands for solopreneurs. I know what she does and who she works with. She's very clear and concise in her headline. And then she uses those keywords: speaker, business mentor, author, personal brand builder, realtor. And she puts her hashtag there. It's clever, but concise. So clever and concise can both go in your headline if you do it right. And Tisha does a rock star job of that. I love her headline. So background banner, a headline that pops. And I want you to see that these are not, well, her thing is going. These are not boring headlines. These are not boring backgrounds. There's enough boring out there. Don't be boring. Don't be vague. Be you. Be bold. Be confident. Okay. And add that personality and pizzazz to your LinkedIn profile. So there's 2 spots. And then of course, you want to have this fabulous headshot. So background banner, a great headshot, and a stunning headline that stands out. Okay. Did you get all that? Let's see who else. Andy Foote, thank you for coming in the house. And now let's talk about your About You section. This is where most of my clients get stumped. And I have to tell you, I love writing an About You section. I love diving in with my clients, getting to know who they are, what they do, who they help, and what struggles they've been through. By collecting all this information, I can tell their story. I can help them write their story. So if that's something that you struggle with, is revamping and writing a new About You section, I would love to help you out. Hey, Carl. So Carl said, take a look at mine. Let me know what you think. Well, Carl, I will try to bring that up. Do you mean like now? Like bring it up? You're probably a rock star. I've seen yours before. Awesome. Okay. So you want me to bring yours up? You want me to share it right now? I have your permission, Carl. Is that what you're telling me? I'm going with that's a yes. What do you guys think? Okay, Carl, here we go. Are you ready? So first, it's eye-popping. Vulnerability in business. Okay, so I know it's very eye-catching. Now, I'd love to make this suggestion. You don't need your photo here. You know why? Because your photo's right here. This is valuable real estate, right? So I would, if I were working on with you, I would remove that photo there. Hey, Linda. Linda says, I got to put this up on screen. Share mine. It's a mess. So I'm not doing actual profile audits right now, but Carl, since he's here, I thought, oh, I'll bring it up. So Carl, dear, it does pop, but I would take this off. Okay. You don't need your photo right there, especially it's the same photo. If it was maybe you on stage speaking and you're a speaker, or your book, because you're an author, maybe that has a little more weight, adds a little more credibility, but I would definitely take that off. So Carl, you're actually getting like a little free audit here. Okay. And I do profile audits for 97 bucks, you guys. If you want a real profile audit, we can tear it apart like that, or I can work with you and we can tear it apart and build it up. So reach out to me and let me know if you want help with that. So Carl, I'm going to give you one more tip. I don't need to know your company name in your headline, because you know what? If I like everything enough, if you pizzazz me and if your profile pops, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to learn about your business, because I'm not on LinkedIn searching for Carl Sean Watkins Consulting. I'm on LinkedIn searching for someone who can solve my problem. Okay. So I would remove that. The check is in the mail. Carl, me, you, like, we can do this. Literally, this is one of the funnest things that I love to do. So let's talk after the show. Okay. So I should have just charged like everyone 97 bucks, come and I'll do your profile, but we really only have 15 minutes here. So let me go back. So you guys, background banner, make it pop. You've seen what works really well, and you've seen some where that was good, but I don't need your headshot there twice, because I'm already seeing your headshot and it's valuable real estate. Everything on LinkedIn, you guys, is valuable real estate. Everything, right? You're welcome, Carl. I'm here to serve my network, my community. Thanks for showing up. So then also in that headline, CEO can be powerful if someone's looking for CEO. However, most people are not on LinkedIn searching for your business unless you're Intuit, Google, Microsoft. Get my drift? Like if you're a big corporation, then maybe, but still I wouldn't put it in there, right? Your headline is, think about the days of the paper. I know it's going to age myself, where the paper and you had a headline, right? And you'd be like, disaster at Genesee and Balboa. And you're like, what? That was the area I used to live over by there. And you'd want to read more, right? And it might just be a shopping cart rolled into the street and hit another car. Is that really a disaster? No, but it got you to read more. And so your headline, it needs to be so powerful, Carl, that people want to read more about you. Okay, so don't make it boring. Don't put the title of your company in there. Tell people what you do, how you do it, or who you work with, and the problem that you solve. So there's really a recipe to that. And let me take that off. I love working on headlines and about you sections. Those are really two of my favorite things to do with my clients. So we only have a couple minutes left. So we talked about the background banner. Obviously, you got to have a great headshot. Smile. Right? You want to be warm and welcoming. Smile, right? If you wear glasses, like Sean or Carl, you wear glasses, great. Wear glasses in your photo. Women, if you're watching this and your profile photo is 5, 6, 7, 8 years old and it doesn't look like you anymore, go get a new one. All these wrinkles that we collect, that's called life and personality. And so we have to own that, and we need to represent ourselves in the most vulnerable, authentic way that we can. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to put your makeup on, but I want you to go get a new headshot. This girl right here needs new headshots. I'm trying to get those scheduled for later this year. So headshot, headline, make it pop, make it fun. Background banner, like color, use color. You like fun fonts? I love that font there. That pops. That's pizzazz. That shows me a little personality. Linda, I love you. Yes, I have wrinkles. Do you want a close-up? Like if I smile, I have tons of wrinkles. Girlfriend, tons of wrinkles. But you know what? That's life, right? Okay, so everything I talked about tonight, you guys, is above the fold. So what that means is that background banner shows, your headline shows, your photo shows. Your headline, do you know why it's so important? I'm going to let you in on something. Did you know that every time you comment on a post on LinkedIn, your headline shows, or most of it? So just think about it. CEO Carl Sean Watkins Consulting. Well, they're already going to see your name, Carl, when you're posting. That's valuable real estate, and you're not using it to tell people what you do and how you can help them, right? So that's why you don't want that right there. I actually put CEO at the end of it, right? Because a headline, it's not going to show the complete headline when you're posting, not when you have a long headline like this, which I commend you for using all that valuable space. So you get 220 characters in your headline. I think it's valuable real estate. I say use it all or use most of it. I like to play around with that and see what fits, but it is one of the funnest things that I get to do. Look at Linda. Woohoo! Send me the money. So I'm just looking at the top fold of your profile. We don't even have time to get into your About You section and how it really needs to tell a story, then share about your skills and the problems you solve, and then end with a call to action and a little personal information. I know LinkedIn is a professional platform, you guys, but at the end of the day, remember this: people do business with people, not profiles. So you have to be personable. You have to be relatable, and you have to let people know who you are inside and out. So there you guys go. This is 15 minutes of FAIN. Thank you so much for joining me. I got so into it, I didn't even get to like play with my banners and have fun. Hey, if you guys like this show and how it was all branded, right? You too can do that by using StreamYard. Let's put this back up. See how cool that is? It's all on brand. It's fun to make these. It's fun to put these in. And you can do this by using StreamYard. And there's my code. And what I'm going to do real quick for you guys, I know we're out of time. There's never, I know 15 minutes is not long enough, but yet this is like my 4th training live thing today. So it's okay. So I'm putting in my link to StreamYard. It is my affiliate link. They are a great company. They sponsor this show. So shout out to StreamYard for being a sponsor for 15 minutes of FAIN and bite-sized tips for busy entrepreneurs. You guys, thank you for joining me. George, I'm sorry we didn't get to your profile, but let's make sure we're connected over on LinkedIn. I think that we are. Linda, I'm always here to help you, work with you. Carl, seriously, I'm offering $97 for a LinkedIn audit. You're not going to get as deep dive, but if you want that deep dive, I'll tear it apart and build it back for you. This is what I do. Okay, guys, it's so much fun to see you guys. Next Wednesday, 5 o'clock. I don't know what I'm going to be talking about. Maybe we'll talk about the About You section or a new feature coming out on LinkedIn. Okay, take care. Ciao.